Don Squad in the house, stand up, salute. All right, we're gonna get into this review of The Walking Dead, Worlds Beyond, Beyond Worlds. This is the mid-season finale. I'm gonna tell you guys what I thought about Sunday night episode, and also left a lot of people puzzled and confused uh, why the twist at the end, it didn't make sense to a lot of people. And if you go check out the blogs on social media, no one made sense of it. Didn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people out there, but allow a brother to explain. But before we begin, support the dribble, support the content, okay? Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, all right? And without further ado, let's get into today's episode, all right? So basically, this to sum all this up in a nutshell, all right? We all knew last week that Luck was the mole. All right, she was an agent. She was a spy. She was planted there to basically divide and conquer, okay? To separate the group, all right? And she tried to do this early on with the guy. I forgot his name. He's the guardian of Iris and Hope. All right, and he's supposed to be their guardian because their father was handpicked for this corporation in New York to and they gathered all the doctors and scientists to establish civilization again. Okay, let's just say that in a nutshell. All right, so how many episodes ago this started basically of they gotten a secret message from their father saying that he needed help. All right, so Hope and Iris was going to start this journey, and then Ceres, I think Ceres as well as Elton, the four was going to start this mission, and then Locke and the Guardian, was trying to chase them down and to bring them back, but they all understood that nobody wasn't going to go back, and they can't force the kids to go back. It was only 2 of them and 4 of them, so they went off into this journey. All right, of going to New York City. And if you've been following me from the first live stream review of The Walking Dead Beyond Worlds, I didn't like how they were setting it up, and also said I did not like the characters, okay? Even though I was kind of intrigued with their backstories, but overall, the only thing that captivated me as far as watching this show is the writing and the storytelling, okay? Because it was very intriguing, all right? So I was basically watching it because of the story, all right? And the mid-season finale, in a nutshell, we're gonna hurry up and get this real quick, fast, in a hurry. Basically, if you follow the previous episodes, Tony and the Jonas brother looking like were believed to be, well, they found Tony, Uncle Tony, he died, and they were still looking for the missing Jonas brother, and I keep forgetting his name. He had a simple name, starts with a J. I just can't think of his name right now. And basically, everyone believed that Ceres was the one who killed Uncle Tony and the missing Jonas brother. All right. So basically, they left him behind. Well, they was going to leave him behind, but ultimately he left the group. Okay, because he believed that he killed the two, even though he has no knowledge of it. Even though he had he was just going by his past of what he did with his father, how his father was very abusive to him and his mother, and he was basically defending himself and defending his mother, but he perceived it as he was a monster. All right, because that's what everyone was set out to believe, that he was a monster. Okay, so he's gone. Elton followed, pursued, was trying to find him because he was alone. And as he was looking for him, uh, he he ran up on the missing Jonas brother. All right. Apparently, he got shot. So Elton had an aha. So there's no way in the world Sarez could kill him because he got shot. All right. So that alleviates him as being umero nuno number one, as far as him killing Tony and the missing Jonas brother. So he saw a walkie on him and he was getting to radio in some help. And that's when Locke was on the other line, and then Locke, he was getting ready to tell Luck, is Luck, where they were at, and then the missing Jonas brother finally woke up from his slumber and said, "Hey, look, do not tell her our location because she was the one who shot me." Now, when I say slumber, he was injured. Okay, he got shot. He was losing a lot of blood. Elton patched him up the best way he could, and in the myth of doing all that, he was imagining that he was talking to him, and basically he was telling him to let him go because he was trying to pull him with as far as his supplies up this hill, and then there were these 4 zombies appeared. And he said, look, there's no way in the world you're going to kill these zombies and save me. So just save yourself. It's fine. And he was about to do that until he had the courage to dismantle the zombies. Okay, he killed one of them and tied the other 3. Okay, so that's how he saved the missing Jonas brother. But anywho, he was carrying the missing Jonas brother through this small town. And that's when Ceres saw him in the window. And that's when they connected. And basically, the missing Jonas brother, as well as Elton, as well as Ceres, I think it's to be Ceres, they basically got together and they knew that Locke was shot the missing Jonas brother, and she's in on this. She's a spy and stuff. So now they're going to set up to try to find the rest of the group. Meanwhile, Iris, Hope, Locke, and the Guardian, the fella, I keep forgetting his name. He basically said they was all driving, everybody was asleep, and she came to the realization, look, if they stay in this truck, they're going to get there a lot sooner, and plus, she's trying to divide and conquer, trying to separate them, all right? So she didn't accidentally, she crashed or smashed the truck got her flat, now there's smoke everywhere, and now they had to set out on foot. They was fighting this small little herd of zombies, and the male guardian for Iris and Hope, he got injured. He believed he got injured because he got entangled with one of the zombies, because they had barbed wire wrapped around them, and he feel like the barbed wire cut him on the back of his leg, back of his ankle. Come to find out, it wasn't the barbed wire. It was later on during that series. It wasn't the barbed wire. It was Locke cutting him with the pole with the knife on the end of it. All right. So they find a house. They case the house down to make sure there's no zombies in it. Locke and Luck. I don't know why I keep calling her Locke. It's Luck. It's Luck. It's just pronounced differently. It's just say Luck. And Hope. They go up the stairs and they case down all the rooms but one. And Luck went in there and told told Iris, there's no need for you to go looking in there. The family executed themselves. I guess they just couldn't take it and just didn't want just say, look, that room, there's nothing in that room. But Iris was getting kind of sneaky suspicious about Luck because the way how she was maneuvering and the way how she was moving. All right. So she voiced these concerns to her sister. Sister didn't believe her. And the guy who's the guardian of the sisters didn't believe her either. She didn't really have no real sufficient proof. All right. So basically, they all, were down the bottom of the steps fixing the fire. He's still injured and he can't move. I mean, he's so injured that, he's basically a liability to the girls and Locke. And basically, Luck told him, look, there's no need for you to try to travel. You're not going to be able to travel to New York in your condition. We're just going to have to just leave you here. All right. Now, as that was going down, while they was in that room having a conversation, Hope deciphered a code, and come to find out, the code just tells her that Luck is a spy. And it's a message. It was a message for Luck, and basically telling Luck, look, grab the merchant, grab the package, secure the package, which was Operation Get Hope. The rest of them are expendable, and they're willing to kill the rest of them. So Irish knew this, so she basically walked up to Luck and said, "Look, we'll just leave." She said, "Look, we'll just leave the Guardian and Hope here, and we'll just go." And without hesitation, Luck says, okay. Well, now you done confirmed to her that you're a spy. All right. So now they leave in the middle of the night. Hope wakes up the Guardian and says, hey, look, they done left us. And she still has this belief that we can't trust Luck. Now, the Guardian does not believe her. So basically, she said, hey, look, she was keeping me away from this room. So let's see what's inside this room. Because she said the family done killed themselves in this room. All right. So they go into this room. Come to find out, this room had all equipment at their disposal. It had tanks, gas tanks. It had medical equipment. It had medical, all types of stuff that could fix the truck. And they could have gotten back on the truck, and B, help the Guardian out with his injury. All right. All types, wraps, everything. So this proves without a shadow of a doubt that Locke cannot be trusted. Okay. Now the Guardian believes Hope. Now Hope believes in herself, but Iris believes, but Hope already knew that Luck cannot be trusted. All right. So Luck basically had a stand. Luck. Irish had a stand down with Luck and basically said, look, I already know you're a spy. Okay, so stop fooling me. Why are you trying to capture me, kidnap me? So Luck just blurs it out and says, look, the reason why I'm doing this is simple. the organization believes that you are highly intelligent and you are important to the cause, as well as your father, and you can bring back civilization that we once knew. All right. So, and two, they said, look, there's no sense of trying to run away because they're going to eventually find you. And two, this organization believes that your sister, the guardian that protects you and your sister, everybody is expendable. All right. So she went along with it because she was doing it to save her sister and everyone that she loves. Okay. In the meanwhile, Cyrus, the fake Jonas brother, and Elton, they were trapped in this other little small town, and the troopers came looking to see what the commotion was going on in this town because Cyrus somehow he done had a fire, and now there's smoke everywhere. All right, so they tried to investigate why is it smoking over there, and Cyrus said, look, in order for you guys to escape this town without being captured, I'm just gonna capture myself. I'm just gonna turn myself into these people so they'll be busy trying to capture me, and in the meantime, you guys can escape. All right. So the fake Jonas brother and Elton managed to escape, and Cyrus was captured by the stormtroopers. Now, I feel like the people. I think there's like two different organizations that's doing two different things, and I feel like one of the organizations. I don't think the same organization that's interested in Hope is the same organization that caught Cyrus. Okay, I could be totally wrong about that, but that's my belief, and I'm sticking by it. All right. So basically, he gets captured. Iris has been turned in to Locke's mother, who's is one of the leaders of this organization, and they have a weird relationship with one another, and a weird way how to handle things. Locke's mother talks great about about Locke's father, even though Locke's father abandoned them. Okay, and there's going to be some type of story and a reason behind why she's still doing this. They have a weird relationship. Okay, and it's so weird and so dynamic. Even Hope picked up on it. Okay, when the helicopter dropped down. All right, and in the meantime, they're also Hope and Iris' father is being bamboozled by this other female doctor that's part of this organization. All right, and she's lying to him. Okay, but he doesn't know right now. All right, so basically they get Hope so Hope can work alongside her father to for the greater good. Okay, and Locke said this, sometimes you have to do some bad for the greater good of things. All right, basically that's what she echoed. Okay, so now the father talked about how Hope is the smart one, because he would catch Hope, going into his computers, breaking his computers down, building them back up, figuring things out. Okay, but there's another part to that story. Iris was doing it, but Hope was helping Iris fix the computer. So it led to believe in this episode that both of these daughters are intelligent. All right. It leads to that belief, but it also it leads into the belief that they captured the wrong daughter. It wasn't Hope. It was Iris. Okay, and you can tell during all these episodes from the beginning to now how if you look at Hope and Iris, they're like two different people. All right, Hope was more of the leader, the spokesman, the intelligent one of the two daughters. Iris never demonstrated that through none of these episodes that she's smarter than Hope. Now, that's why a lot of people are saying how they left Sunday's episode was a complete failure, and it just did not make any sense. Okay? Because there's a lot of loose strings that's in that 2-hour episode. All right? The smallest things are Locke and the relationship between Locke and her mother. That's, that dynamic. They left loose strings about that. The father of of Iris and Hope, that dynamic, okay? And who is supposed to be the smartest one? Now, in the last episode, Hope did demonstrate. Now, she did decipher the code, okay? But in other episodes, Hope has done things to figure things out as well. So they left the belief that both of these girls are highly intelligent, but their strength is together. They figure things out together. All right. So that's what's going on. All right. And I don't understand why that guy's jumping around. So yeah, that's that's the end of that. It was a 2-hour finale, and to me, after watching the 2-hour finale, and like I said during the beginning of these reviews, I'm not a huge fan of the characters. I don't like, none of the characters are memorable, and the only reason why I was watching The Walking Dead Beyond Worlds is the writing and the story, and it was writing pretty damn good until the last 10 minutes of Sunday's episode. All right. Now, also, there's some more plot twists. The guy who's the guardian of Hope and Iris, he finds his love interest. Okay, and it's another and he find him with some survivors, and and his love interest is telling him is about to tell him that the corporation or the conglomerate, they destroyed their little town. There's no one there. There's nothing to go back to. All right, so he's about to find out about that, as well as Iris. Now, as far as Elton and the wannabe Jonas brother, they're going to have their own journey, all right, to try to get back to the others, all right. Ceres is arrested by either the same group that destroyed their little town, or this is like a different group, okay? And we won't know until it comes back, all right? And you still got Iris. She's going to be reunited, and it feels so good with her father. And they're going to help this organization preserve society once again. But it's going to be under their terms. I think this new society is not going to be what we're used to today in our current civilization. Okay, this was going to be more. This new society is going to be more strict, and it's going to be for the cause. Okay, so I think that's how that's going to play out. Now, my overall grade on this episode, I would have to give this episode a D. I mean, there were some interesting things in this episode. They kind of tied in. I think, what they wrote up to was pretty good. But I think those final 10 minutes of that 2-hour episode really damage a lot of good that the writing did from episode 1 until now. Now, me personally, I'm going to continue to watch The Walking Dead Beyond Worlds, but I'm not going to watch it from the standpoint where I'm going to have to watch it every Sunday night or every Monday afternoon, because sometimes I have it on DVR. I can safely binge watch this, okay? I can watch this on Hulu. I can watch this on Netflix when the season is over with. Or I can just watch the rest of the episodes when they're finished recording. And I can just do a quick binge watch. But to me, it's not interesting no more. And like I said in the beginning, God damn, that car's still there. Like I said in the beginning, I think The Walking Dead Beyond World is really not meant for me. I think it's more meant for a teenage audience, a younger viewership audience, okay? And I think those characters are more attracted to a younger audience versus Wall or anybody else that's older. And that's why I can't gravitate to none of the characters. I feel like any of the characters, the kids as well as the adults, nothing keeps me interested, saying, okay, I gotta see the next episode because so and so is gonna do this, that, and the third. Okay, and it's The Walking Dead Beyond Worlds is set. It is set earlier than Fear the Walking Dead and the OG Walking Dead, okay? Because they have this belief that they only have so much time on this planet until this disease wipes the population. They feel like they're all going to die. But in actuality, what's really going to happen is that the civilization that they're trying to get back to is not going to work in these times, okay? Because now we're in a more of a barbaric universe, okay? And this has been tried and failed so many times in the OG Walking Dead. That's why they could never, if you like the OG Walking Dead, that's why they could never get back to normalcy. They could never stay in one place and just feel safe, because there are no safe places in The Walking Dead, okay? And that's pretty much going to be the downfall of this organization. Now, this organization is more advanced. They got better. They got like modern warfare type guns. They got helicopters. They got vaccines. They got all that stuff. But I feel like all that stuff is going to end because ultimately the world that they're living in is going to be more barbaric, and there's going to be no need for none of that stuff. There's going to be no need for laws. There's going to be no need for a leader. Okay? Yeah, You have to go for your own. That's basically the type of world they're ultimately going to end up in. Okay. Now, beyond worlds, I don't think they're going to get to that point yet. I think they're going to just keep it around that universe and keep that dynamic. But uh, from what I just did not like that episode. I like that. I like the 2 hour episode. It's just the final 10 minutes that kind of is puzzling. Okay, everybody's scratching their head like, why did they leave it at that point? And to me, there's no point of going any further with it. I can watch a gang of these episodes like in the summer. Okay? It's no longer interesting to me. Okay? And that's just sad because this had so much potential, but I just don't like I said, the characters, they're attractive more for a younger audience. The Walking Dead Beyond Worlds is like it should be made for the Disney Channel. If you take away all the blood and the gore and stuff, and it's the Walking Dead Beyond Worlds is a lighter tone show than Fear of the Walking Dead and the OG. Even though you see blood and you see some zombies, it doesn't get to that extreme point. Okay, but to me, I just feel like I'm uninterested in it because the story has been figured out. Okay, and now they're starting a new chapter, a new storytelling on what happened to their town, why they killed everybody in their town. All right, it's gonna be a lot of whys. Okay, do they know that you have to have Hope and Iris? Okay, because they was working together. Okay, so to me, I can watch the rest of these episodes at any given time. And unfortunately, this is gonna be my last review of The Walking Dead Beyond Worlds. I probably, if I'm very interested in it, I'll probably do a season finale of season 1 in the near future. But I think I'm done with it. Okay, it's an okay show, but like I said, there's nothing that really grabbed me on the as far as continuing watch. Guess what? I said that thing about Fear the Walking Dead. Like I was midway through the first season of it, and I was going like, yeah. I'll watch it a time or two. I might binge watch it, but I'm not gonna be real hardcore in the Fear the Walking Dead like I am with the OG Walking Dead. And I've been watching the Fear the Walking Dead every Sunday night or the next day on a religious basis. Okay, so my perspective changed. But the reason why my perspective changed because they kept adding more and more characters. And the characters that they did have, they were memorable. I love to follow those characters. Okay, the writing was good. All right, and I continue to watch the show. But from what I gather from the Beyond Worlds, I don't think it's my cup of tea. It's something that if there's nothing else on, I'll probably watch a couple of episodes. Like, I'm starting to watch a show called Evil that premieres on CBS, and it's the guy that played Iron Fist, Power Man, Luke Cage on the Netflix show. And I don't watch like 3 or 4 episodes into it. It's interesting. It has its moments, okay. But um, the Fear to Walk Beyond Worlds, just it's just not hitting. It's just not hitting on no cylinders. Okay, and the only reason why I watched it this far was the storytelling. I think the storytelling is good. Now, when they come back in 2021, now they're gonna have to, is that same writing and is that same storytelling is going to trap people in to see what's going to happen next. One will never know. I won't be able to tell you if it is until the next episode in 2021, when it comes back. Okay, but you have to also be mindful that the Fear of the Walking Dead is going to be coming back, and the OG Walking Dead is going to be coming back. So will people have an attention span for also Beyond Worlds when you got those other Walking Dead, highly rated Walking Dead shows going to be making its way back? Are people going to still be interested in Beyond Worlds? Okay. Or or everybody's gonna do like I am. They're just gonna wait till they pile up and you just watch them over the summer. Meantime, you're gonna watch Fear of the Walking Dead, you're gonna watch the OG Walking Dead, and you're also gonna be watching other shows. So that's left. I don't know none of those answers, okay? But from my perspective, I'm not going to watch I'm just simply not going to watch Fear the Walking Dead Beyond Worlds on a religious basis like I do the other shows. And I just listed why, because I just listed the reasons. I'm not going to keep going any further with my logic. It's just that, it's an okay show, but if there was something else available, I'll probably watch that. And that's the end of this review. If you're new to The Walking Dead Beyond Worlds, I suggest give it a try. Watch I'm pretty sure the first, I think there's like 7 episodes. You can watch all 6 of those episodes real fast, real quick. And then you can interpret, if you can figure out, are you going to continue to watch these shows? Okay. But it's your boy, the host with the most. Be sure to check out my videos. I'm going to have a lot of comedy skit type videos, a lot of vlogs in the near future. So just go check them out, support them. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, share this content with your friends, family, and followers. It's your boy, the host with the most. I'm Chris the Don One. I'm up out of here. Deuces.